Yes! Yes! We back. It's your boy, the Dusty Legend, Leon Rogers. Media Mind, what's happening?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
I'm in a bubbly mood today. There's only one beer left.
It's something about real music.
Come on, man.
It do something different, man. Y'all see he love this.
That's that ghost, boy. Hey.
You already know, I know.
Sports Unplugged. This is episode number what?
Number 12.
Number 12 in the books, man. 12 episodes in. Myself, the Dusty Legend, Leon Rogers. Media Mind on the boards. You know, just a brother giving his perspective on sports and his homie kicking it. His cup is full as usual.
Good agua, H2O.
You went through a couple.
Hey, what are you doing out here, man? What are you doing? Now, see, I wasn't going to say shit, but you know what? That's not for everybody, man.
Hey.
It's not for everybody.
We don't need a sponsorship from a certain liquor company for this, man.
Hey, we've been recording a long time, man.
We've been recording today.
This isn't just, one episode after another. Like, it takes a while to get here, all right?
Hey, man, make sure you go on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Follow us at SportsUnplugged. That's all together, SPORTZ, a Z, Sports Unplugged. You see it right back here behind me, Sports Unplugged. Follow us, like, subscribe, share, comment, man. Listen, we debate, we get on there, we talk shit with you. I've been going back and forth all day with
I love when they call you out, man. They love when you're there. They don't really give a fuck about me. Yeah. But and I'm okay with it.
I like it though. I mean, it's only time I don't like it when people get disrespectful. Like, we can have a conversation without you all this and all that, because if you were standing in front of me, it could go different. Not saying that I'm no tough guy, but it's just you're not gonna say everything to me. Any and everything to me. That just can't happen. Win or lose. It can't happen. It can't happen. Let's get to it, man. Let's start. Let's get to it. What we got? What's first on the plate?
This isn't my realm, and you as a 54-year-old grown man.
Grown.
All right, we're talking big bills, big houses,
I'll never
cars,
shout my
trucks.
fucking age out again.
Well, there's a reason for that, because I don't understand the love affair and the affliction with wrestling and WWE, Raw, and everything. It's just not my thing. Never been my thing.
So when you grew up, you never fucked with Hulk Hogan or none of that as a child?
I probably had like a 2-week span, and that was it. I was trying to hoop and play baseball. It was not that for me, right? I gravitated to other shit,
See, for me, that's weird. Most kids I know in your childhood, you watched wrestling, dog. It's like wrestling is the male soap opera. Well, soap operas are the women. That's what wrestling was to guys. Storylines, you had your heroes, you had your villains. The only difference is you saw people get fucked up. And I guarantee you, man, while you sitting up there capping about wrestling, I guarantee you when you and the homies outside, at some point in time, you tried to put somebody in a figure 4, you tried to put somebody in the heart lock, you the lion tamer, you dove on the nigga Jimmy Snooker. So don't tell, big bowls, don't tell leg drop.
So here's the truth, right?
Suplex was in niggas' vocabulary. You didn't know what that was.
For sure. The truth is, my father used to hate so much on it.
Okay.
I got tired of hearing his shit, and it's like, all right, well, maybe he's right. So
your daddy was like, you watching that bullshit?
Yeah, and I was scared. You know what I'm saying? We get caught watching it. It's all kind of shit going on.
My father did too, but I was like, when I get old enough to be able to suplex you, let's see if you think it's fake. That was my thing. I used to defend it. Like, wrestling's not fake. It's scripted. There's a difference. When they go out, they know who's going to win the match, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, it's like a play. You know how Lion King, Mufasa dies in Lion King. You've seen it enough. So how many versions they give you, Mufasa dies. I'm saying with wrestling, I don't know who's going to win the match. They do. But bumps are real. Yeah, I'm going to send you a video because your boy got in the ring and tried it.
Lying. Please send it.
At an independent wrestling program. Shout out to my man, Johnny Nitro. Shout out to Jay Washington, who was named Trauma. And it was Jay Washington as Trauma and this dude named Johnny Summon. Then my man Nitro, they was trying to bully me in the ring. Then Nitro came in and said, man, y'all ain't gonna bully my man from WGCI. That's my favorite station. So me and him against you and him in a match tonight. Crowd goes crazy. And dog, when I say on the fly, I learned that night to really respect. I took light bumps. Like he did a build throw and threw me on the mat. Gee, that mat is not comfortable.
Yeah, ain't no bounce back.
He was like, bounce off the ropes. Bro, I had a bruise. It's a metal cable, dog, wrapped in plastic. So when you got these 250, 240 pound, 300 pound guys running 20 miles an hour in each other, it could go wrong. We ended up winning the match. Shout out to Jay Washington. Beat your ass for the 1, 2, 3 after you got slammed through a table. You gotta
send it, bro. The people need to see this shit.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you the link. I'm not ashamed of it. I regretted it the next day.
Yeah.
I felt like I had been in a car crash. I gained an ultimate respect for wrestling.
Well, I bring that up because we got in one of my favorite producers, rappers, just new guys that make, you know what I'm saying? Like bring hip hop back. I love Buffalo, man. And so Westside Gun went on a rant on his Twitter because he got kicked out of WWE front row.
Yeah.
Right? Basically said, look, I paid $5,000 for these seats.
He did.
I've been going through these issues for a couple of years now, but because I love the sport, I've made it cool.
I
and
love
this and
the
the third.
entertainment.
He said he kept quiet about it.
Right.
And then they kicked him out. I didn't see any video. I don't know if you found the video.
No, I didn't see the video, but I heard it was like within 3 minutes of when Raw started, they asked him to get up and leave.
So here's my thing, right? Listen here, Westside. Nigga shit just don't fly everywhere. Now, Westside is front row, big jewels, big rapper shit.
I'm not gonna.
Let me land the plane
right now.
Let me land the plane.
Nigga,
right?
It's crazy.
So you know that these people don't fuck with you, right? And you're steadily giving them a pass because you have a love for the sport, and this is something that you loved in your childhood. You even have Fourth Rope, which is your own brand.
Now stop right there. See, you took my take.
No,
that's why they put him out. That's the whole reason why they put him out. You have a promotion, bro. You have wrestlers on your promotion that they either A, might be interested in grabbing, or B, have worked at the company at one point in time, right? My man from Chicago, the Indian brother, he's done Fourth Rope Productions. Zilla Fatu has done Fourth Rope Productions with the Hardys, who both have been in the WWE. And the WWE sees a guy, which I think is bogus. I think if I'm Triple H, Paul Levesque, I think I'd actually reach out to Westside and have him come on like you had other celebrities do in the past, or have a Fourth Rope invasion, and use his promotion as a farming scheme to grab up-and-coming athletes who wouldn't get a chance, who don't get to go to AEW, that don't get to go to Ohio Valley Wrestling, that don't get to go to Ring of Honor. I would use that as a team, but they don't like it because, you wearing all that jewelry and stuff, you say you support WWE, but yet you use WWE wrestlers on a lot of your merchandise, and you even though you change it up, because they say all you got to do is change something on a picture and you can put it on a T-shirt, and WWE is like, yo, that's biting into our bread. That shit we could be doing with those images. So I don't really think it's the nigga shit, because they done had motherfuckers on the front row that's crazy. It's the Fourth Rope Promotions and the fact that you use a lot of their marketing material and incorporate it into your promotion of your records. That's what I think it is.
I'm not mad at that. Let me go a little bit further to the left. What if, given that you just said that wrestling is a story, it's scripted, right?
Like a movie.
We know that, Westside's a marketing genius as well as anything affiliated with wrestling, right?
Yes, he has.
This could be a play to up the numbers, get people talking about it, and this is all scripted any fucking way.
They in it together.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a work. They call that in the business a work.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised at that. And shout out to my man from Chicago, man, Spencer, man, Vic Spencer.
Vic Spencer, yes, sir.
Who every time Westside Gun come here, that's his man.
Like, he fucks with him.
And Fourth Rope, the last Fourth Rope production they did, he rapped on that. Talented artist too, man. Go check his work. If you never heard of him, cats like him, Fillmore Green, just go down the wormhole, man. They got some stuff. But I really just think, you know what? I never looked at it like that. This could be a work. This could be them tripping, and then Westside Gun doing Invasion and Zilla Fatu and them come in, and it creates hype. You got a gritty soundtrack to it. Cause also he did the music for Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and MVP, the Pain Syndicate.
Okay.
He literally did the music for them. So very seldom you get to hear wrestlers come out to licensed artist music. I think CM Punk does it with his song that he comes out with, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, and other I think John Cena, I think that all changed when John Cena, I may be mistaken on this, chat, let me know, when John Cena and them got sued for using Lil Fame's voice at the beginning of his song, where he'd be like, that's MOP.
Yep.
So, like I said, I never thought about that. That's a good thing. That could be a work. That could be a work between him and WWE to build up drama with that listening audience. And then, like I say, Zilla Fatu is in fourth rope right now. He might pop up.
I'm leaning that way because that post got 3.5 million fucking hits. Right? And I just didn't know the audience was that big.
And I'm sorry, dog. $5,000, I'm raising a little bit more hell than just a post. Might be some security guards. Y'all gonna have to put hands on me unless I got my shorties with me or something. But if it's me and the guys, y'all move us. We finna create a scene. 5 G's for tickets, front row.
Pay-per-view me.
It's up. Cool. I don't care how rich I am. Hey, man, somebody giving me my money back tonight.
Well, where do you stand in this wonderful soap opera that we all love, the game of basketball?
NBA.
I said before the start of the season, this is going to be the greatest season of all time because just storylines. We're not even talking basketball. Right? We got Nico getting fired. Nico Harrison getting fired.
Man. Well, did we not think that wasn't going to happen, though?
Well, so here's the thing, right? I think there's always been trash GMs historically in the league, right?
Yeah, we had one for a while.
Absolutely. But I believe that people and people in that space believe that he is the worst because they feel like he made the worst trade of all time when you got rid of Luka.
Okay, but let me ask you a question, though. And I feel that 100%, right? But he couldn't pull the trigger on that trade without management's approval. So when does it become it's the GM's fault or now he's a fall guy? Because there's no way he could just go and say, Luka gotta go. And they be like, why? And then he say, why? Somebody in the higher-ups had to agree. Yeah, I don't think he in shape neither. I don't think he is. Or they doing it to piss the NBA off. Remember that lady said that if they couldn't build a casino, she would move. But I don't think she's the owner no more. I think somebody else is the owner. But my point is, Mark Cuban's not there, right? My point is, didn't that have to come from you? The GM just can't let nobody go without running it past
He answers
management.
To somebody for sure.
Exactly.
Right?
So whoever he's answering to, maybe you're right. Maybe we not. But now he goes to LA and is averaging 40. And the kid you got coming in, he's not bad, but he's only averaging 15.
16.
Let's say if Cooper Flag came in and was averaging 25 a game right now, does Nico Harrison get fired?
I say yes, because they're now talking about he should have got rid of Anthony Davis too. And there's whispers about getting rid of Kyrie.
Yeah, now you have to because of what you did and the picks that you gave up for years coming that picks that line. You got to find a way to get those picks back, right? So you got to see if somebody will give you a second rounder for Kyrie. You got to see if somebody will give you a couple of second rounders for Anthony Davis, right? And I think the only people that are safe on the team are Cooper Flag, Lively. That's it. Everybody else could go. And you got to start from scratch. But my back to my point of contention, I feel like if Cooper Flag comes in and he's averaging 25, and let's just say Dallas are losing close games, they're not getting blown out, they're not offensively terrible, like they losing close games. I don't think Nico Harrison gets fired. I think they'd be like, well, Cooper Flag looking like he's going to round out into this. We're in games close. We're just missing one little piece. And we'll try to work on that next year. Maybe when AD comes back healthy, because, 14 games out of 44 last year was ridiculous, right? Kyrie, maybe when Kyrie come back. But here's something. Now that we're talking about that in connection with Dallas, we were talking about places where a certain person could go last show.
Young Ja.
How about this? Hey, Memphis, you done fell out of love with Ja. Ja's fell out of love with y'all. We will send you Kyrie, or we'll send you something. Give us Ja. Or we'll find out what we could do with Kyrie and AD. Trade them, get picks for them. Give us Ja. We blow up the rest of the squad. We build around Cooper Flag. Give him a point guard, a dynamic point guard in Ja Morant. Jason Kidd, the head coach, right? Who's the head coach for Dallas? I think Jason Kidd, right?
Should be. That sounds right to me.
Yeah. So Jason Kidd is head coach. That's a hell of a mentor for a point guard. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, I might be wrong. His coaches changed so much, and there's so many new people in the league now. You know, I don't know if he's still there or not.
Yeah, Jason's still there.
Okay. That's a hell of a mentor for a point guard, Jason Kidd. And you tell Ja when he come there, hey, Ja, you number 2. We're building a team around Cooper Flag. But guess what? There's a scenario where both of y'all live and average 22, 23, 24 together.
I'm not mad at the scenario, right? But prior to this guy getting rid of what
the most beloved
player generational
in Dallas
talent,
history,
right?
next to Dirk Nowitzki.
The other most hated GM was my man from Minnesota Timberwolves. What's his name? David Kahn, right? He picked Rubio and Johnny Flynn over Steph Curry in the 2009 draft. Now we see obviously who Curry is, right? But when you pick players, it is the GM's job to make a solid decision.
But wait a minute. It's easy to say that now in hindsight, because when Steph Curry came in, he wasn't that guy. And Ricky Rubio was a decent and serviceable basketball player. Johnny Flynn, maybe not. Ricky Rubio had a nice career. He was a solid point guard. When he came in, and he came in at what, 19? He came in at 19. Ricky Rubio wasn't a bum, dog. See, you trying to compare him to the Steph Curry you know now. But when Steph Curry came in from Davidson, there was talks about him maybe not panning it out because of his bad ankles and he was hurt and he was frail. There was questions about him. Then they put stuff around him and Steph got better. Yes, I'm not denying that. But Steph wasn't a can't miss when he came in. He had a great run in the tournament, which got him in the national spotlight. When he took Davidson on the run, let's stop acting like Steph was in college, dominating college basketball, and came into the league with the expectations of dominating from one, like Melo came into the league, like KD came into the league. Those expectations weren't on Steph. They was like, they needed a point guard. Here's a piece of the future. They thought he was just going to be a piece. He rounded out into one of the greatest shooters ever. But when he first came to the league, I don't think that it was like, oh my God, this dude is, because he was hurt. His ankles was jacked up.
I'm always taking Steph Curry out of Davidson, what he proved he could do at the college ranks over a Spanish guy that we have no footage on. At that time,
Donald Trump ass United
States
America over everybody shit.
Okay,
Ricky Rubio was not trash when he came into the league. He did not round out to be a superstar player.
Rookie season, 10 points, 25% from the 3, 5 rebounds, 8 assists a game. By the time he retired, 5 points a game, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. His best season was 2022, where he averaged 13. That's his best points, actually.
Right.
4 rebounds, 6 assists. We don't even get an all-star. We don't get an all-NBA. We get none of that from him.
And I'm not saying he's not, but I'm saying go to Steph Curry's first years in the NBA. And where was Ricky Rubio playing?
Minnesota.
That just got good in the last couple of years when they got AE. Stop acting like Minnesota was a juggernaut in the West. Golden State built a team with Mark Jackson. They built the team, and when he built the team up, shout out to Mark Jackson, they gave it to Steve Kerr. But by the end, though, Steph Curry had rounded out into the player they would hope he would be. But when they first drafted him, he was drafted in the capacity. It was like, okay, this dude can be a nice spot-up, knockdown shooter in the league. He could be a glorified Steve Kerr. Better. But he turned out to be a game changer and a revolutionary player in the sport of basketball. You didn't see that at Davidson. Stop. Don't even front. Stop. You did not see that at Davidson. And it's college basketball. How many people we seen be great in college basketball get drafted? I'll say a name for you. Michael Olowokande. dominated college basketball. The boy from UNLV was a dog, or what's his name? Anthony whatever. He was a big man, small forward. He went to UNLV, got drafted #1. We didn't see him. He played a year.
Yeah, okay.
He went to Cleveland. Because remember, Cleveland had
he was
number one
draft pick. Yeah.
2 years in a row, they had Kyrie, and then they came in, and it was like, oh, Cleveland about to be cold. This dude was trash. So what I'm saying is, in comparison to #1 picks that I've seen go to the league and be trash, Ricky Rubio had a serviceable, he was a journeyman player. No different from wait a minute, and I might piss people off, a Mike Conley. So is Mike Conley trash?
No, I fucks with Mike.
Okay, so if you go look at Mike Conley's stats, they probably around the same. They hovering around the same. Mike Conley wasn't no 18, 19 point per game guy. He was a solid floor general. And this, mind you, Ricky Rubio was when the Euro thing started picking up, right? He started leading the class of the Euros. Now Euros was coming over here, and he came over in 18, 19. All I'm saying is, to sit up and say you knew Steph Curry was going to be the transcendent player that he is now, it's absolute cap.
My name is Monstradamus. What the fuck are we talking about?
Absolute cap.
Okay, so fuck it.
There's nowhere in the world you telling me that when Steph got drafted, he's going to be on the Mount Rushmore of basketball as the greatest shooter to ever play this game and change the game of basketball. You didn't. That was never in your mind.
More importantly.
You fucking liar.
You fucking liar.
You fucking liar.
More importantly, if we're going to stay in Dallas,
yeah,
we have a guy from Golden State.
Okay.
Great player, Splash Brothers, probably one of the best shooters of all time. He's now traded to
Dallas. He was
Dallas, yeah.
Yeah.
Career hasn't been the same since.
Don't blame it on Dallas, though.
Well, who would you like to blame it on?
I'm blaming it on them, that WAP.
Them cookies?
That WAP.
Yeah.
That brother ain't been the same since he started dating Megan Thee Stallion. And you could say whatever you want to, but that young succubus is draining that brother. Jason Williams said it the best. He said, it only take one coochie to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. Shout out to J. Will White Chocolate. Said it on my man Patrick Beverly podcast. He said it only take one vagina to drag a battleship across a desert. That's how strong coochie is. And let me tell you something. Klay, what, 33, 34? That girl, what, 25, 26, 8, 7 year difference? Come on, man. Come on. She hitting him with the WAP. He got to leave her alone. He just had a good game last night. He went for 19.
He did.
I bet you abstained. I bet you did. Now, listen, and that's no diss to Megan. She doing what she's supposed to do. She's securing her future, right? But, man, that dealing with that thing and the stress of being out with it, knowing everybody's shooting their shot. Everybody, wherever she go. And don't get me wrong, Klay didn't. Hey, listen, let me tell you something, man. Splash brother Klay, I mean, Kylie Jenner, he been connected to some people. But that Meg, that's different. It's cats in jail over that coochie.
That black coffee, no sugar, no cream, a little different.
It's cats in jail over that coochie right now.
Now, let's just give some stats.
Fire it is.
Let's get some stats for Klay. This year, so far, he's averaging 8.5 points per game, 2.8 rebounds, and 1.9 assists. All right? He's shooting a career low from three at almost 29%.
Damn.
Now, he's basically become a situational contributor.
Yep.
I have no problem with that.
Off the bench.
No problem with that at all. The game kind of ages you out, all right? But in honesty, this shit is bigger than the game. Klay bagged one of the baddest creatures on earth. God. I don't give a fuck if I'm knocking down a three or not.
Can we have a moment of silence for that? For
yes.
What you just said? Okay.
Klay don't give no fuck about basketball no more.
I disagree.
When was the last time we seen Klay post pictures of who he with and all this? Like, Klay is active on social media now with his girl, doing all the cake shit, all the shit that women love. He's doing it all. Them cakes got him feeling a whole lot different. He's ready to retire and sell off to the sunset. He ain't thinking about championships. No. He got keys. He's buying houses. I don't think so. They outside. Nope.
I think
point production is way down.
I think he never recovered from feeling like Golden State didn't want him anymore. I do think that weighs heavy on him how he left Golden State. I don't think he wanted to leave Golden State, but Golden State wasn't willing to give him what he wanted to let their young guys develop, right? 2, I think he suffers for lack from having a point guard. He doesn't have anybody to get him the ball. Klay's not the guy that's going to get the ball and create his own shot.
He's never been that.
He got to come off a screen. He got to catch the ball and from a good pass. That's where Kyrie comes in, right? Even Luka, hell, but with Luka shoot first, pass second, right? But with Kyrie could get him the ball. You know what I'm saying? In spaces where he comfortable and he can shoot the shot. And 3, like, age got a little bit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? He is getting older, but when you're a shooter, I don't think age matters. When you're a shooter, and people can get you the ball in spots. You can. I mean, Reggie Miller played for a long time, letting that thing go. Rip Hamilton, shooters, Ray Allen, guys that can shoot. I catch it anywhere. This never go away. I might lose the quickness to get by you. So, like, if I'm somebody like a Derrick Rose, as he get older, he would have had to change his game because I can't just blow by you. Or that's why it's amazing that Russell Westbrook still run past people.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think combined with that, now I think Megan, and I'm joking and laughing, but I think Megan is a sense of peace for him. Like, man, got me a little dime piece. But I still think, I guarantee you, if somehow, some way, how Dallas is blowing this up, and he found his way back to Golden State, even for less money, to reunite with his brothers and retire a Warrior, you see a different Klay. And it'd be different for him coming off the bench. Let's look at Allen Iverson. Do you really think Allen Iverson was done, or do you think the teams that he went to drained his soul? Man, I'm in Detroit. They want me to come off the bench in Detroit and Memphis. Now imagine that, you know what? Look at God, put that on me. That's somebody who I wish was still around in the Memphis organization when Ja came. Hey, bro.
To help steer him. Yeah, bro, yeah.
I'm telling you, you, me. Hair, tattoos, you like to be outside, you got a crew, posse. Let me tell you how to navigate the shit. Matter of fact, Iverson, if you listen, man, reach out to the homie. I don't know if you did or not. Maybe you already did, but Iverson, reach out to the homie, man. Grab him, cuff him, and just talk to him, man, and let him know how that shit can go bad. Like how you could be one of the greatest. I ain't saying you're going to be Sebastian Telfair, but you need to look at that story. But I would love to see Allen Iverson grab Ja Morant and mentor him. Look, that's the perfect parallel.
Klay has a 3-point championship in the All-Star game, I believe. Yeah. He has championships.
Yeah. 4 of them, right?
Yeah. He has all the money.
Mm-hmm.
Why not at 34? I feel like, hey, man, you know what? I got one of the baddest chicks on earth. EARF.
No question.
Earth.
No question. No
right?
question.
I play the game because I'm contractually obligated. I don't know if you meet that person and he's been being this vulnerable in his life, it's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do this now. I'm done. I just don't see
sucker shit.
For sure.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You married, I'm married, right? We all have friends that are single that we live vicariously through.
All the time.
How happy are we when we get to hang with them friends and not worried about what's going on at home? So this is my point. It's the environment that he's in. It's Dallas. These ain't his homies. If he went back to Golden State right now and still had Meg as his girl, you would see the happiest Klay ever. Everything's perfect. I got the baddest chick with me. I'm with my brothers. I'm with Dre. I'm laughing at Dre stealing on people in practice. Me and Steph, the Splash Brothers.
Bogus.
Me and Steph back being the Splash Brothers again. My girl hanging with his girl. You know what I'm saying? Now, Steph might get a little mad at my girl because, his girl kind of want to be outside. But, dog, I'm happy. I'm here with my brothers, man. I'm here with Coach Kerr. I'm here with the young guys, Kuminga and them. I didn't want to leave, but they just didn't want to give me the money that I wanted, and I didn't want to stay here. I wanted years. Whatever the contract situation was, I didn't want to leave Golden State. I was happy here. I spent my whole career with one team. I didn't want to be this guy, sitting on the bench with a bunch of people I don't know, and they traded the homie. The one person I probably could say, hey, look, dog, me, you, and Kyrie can go crazy. They trade him.
That's fair. I'm not mad at it, man.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just going to tell Klay, hey, keep shooting the club up.
And now we know, if he knock her up, we know it's real.
It's real.
If Klay go ahead and put one in, I'm like, oh, he like her.
Can you help me understand this, though? And this is why they may call me a hater, but I just choose to look at things through a different lens.
Oh, I just want to say this before we leave. I know y'all look in the camera. Watch when mine do this. Anybody. My uncle used to have that finger like that.
That's my trigger finger, bro.
Any nigga that can hold their hand like that, They say diabolical shit. They do things. They cast spells. There's no way. I can't. I'm trying, and I can't.
No, I want to go get this shit fixed, bro. I was born like this. You know
my
what I mean?
uncle got a finger just like that.
It's fucked up, man. Don't call up my deformities out in these streets, man. Damn.
When I seen it, I said, ooh, that's the Dr. Strange hand.
Hey, just help me understand this. Every year, it's something different with NBA All-Star Weekend. I'm at the point where I'm not going to watch. I don't understand why they're trying to do this. The USA versus the world. Just go ahead and cook for me.
They got it right this year.
Okay, talk to me.
They got it right this year. So look, it's going to be USA versus the world. But here's the thing. They're doing the little 3 small team format, 3 8-man teams, right? To break it up. And this kind of helps the world team. Because the world team, after the starting 5,
they get shaky.
What you going to do? But 8-man roster, I'm thinking the world team is coming out with Luka, Shea Gill, Jokic, Freak, Wemby. That's the starting 5. Then coming off the bench, take your picks. Sabonis, Vujacic. I don't know.
My man from Houston?
Yeah. So
Samsung, whatever his name is?
Yeah, Sengun.
Yeah, Sengun.
They got bigs. Now, America, which has more players, I think they're going to split the teams up. It's going to be a ON team and a YN team. And the reason why I think it's going to work this year is because it's pride on the line. It's pride on the line. The YN's going to be trying to prove something to the old heads. And by old heads, I mean the Brons,
the Currys,
Durants. They're trying to prove something to them. Then you got the YNs, like the AEs, the Embiids, and then the world team. They're going to play, man. And the short games. So it's like a quick pickup. It's like quick runs at the gym. And it's pride on the line. This, I think they got it right. I think they got it right because what the foreign players going to want to prove is, hey, this our league now. I know y'all think y'all cool, but look at the last couple of MVPs.
Yeah.
Who's the last one? It was Shea. Before that, it was who?
Somebody from overseas. The last 3,
Giannis.
actually. The last 3 MVPs have been from, overseas.
Has Luka got one yet? No, Jokic. Jokic back-to-back. Giannis. Luka gonna get him one, barring injury. So where's AE at? This is what Ja's supposed to do. Where's the next guys? Halliburton. Where are these guys at to come challenge Cunningham? So you got the Cade Cunninghams of the world, the people that's coming along. Where they at to challenge Josh Giddey? Josh Giddey can be on the world team. He's having a decent year this year for the Bulls. I'm just saying, I think it's gonna work this year. And man, guess where it's at? I already went.
LA.
Booked my flight.
LA.
Even if I don't get to go to the game, I just want to be outside in LA All-Star Weekend. I told my wife, you can hang that Valentine's Day shit up. You can come with me, or you can sit at home.
Let's put something together. Let's put something together.
It's already put together for me. You ready to come on out
the
there?
itinerary.
Because I'm
let me book
gone.
it. Let me book it.
Write me down.
And let me say this too, man. Salute to you, man. Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you, sir.
You know
and
what I mean?
Shout out to all the veterans out there. I know it happened this past Tuesday, but shout out to all the veterans. Got to give a big special shout out to my father, Leon Rogers, Senior, Staff Sergeant, U.S. Army 101st Screaming Eagles Detachment. Went to Vietnam 3 times. Got shot up on his 3rd time. Came home. Purple Hearts, all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to any veteran in your family. And listen, man, I'm going to say this too. To all you woke motherfuckers that like to tell shorties don't join the military. Listen, man, and let's get away from sports and all this shit for a hot second. If you ain't doing nothing in life, if you come out of high school, don't want to go to college, school ain't your thing, why wouldn't you go join something that could put you in another country? You could live, see the world before you 25, 26. Have more stamps in your passport than people will probably have in their lifetime and understand that there are cultures outside of America. That's what the military did for me. You know what I'm saying? That's what the military did for me. It put me outside of a world. Hell, even right here in the States, I met people that never met black folks before till they came to the Army. I met dudes from Nebraska. I met dudes from the deep woods in Kansas that looked and was like, damn, y'all cool. All my life, I've been taught to hate y'all. Brothers to this day. Shout out to my man Steve Mott, Florida. Shout out to Floyd. Shout out to Matthew Stevens. There's so many people that I made connection with in the Army that I still have a connection to today. And by the time I came home at 26, 27, things that people thought were phenomenal, I was like, that's okay, because I've been places. So why tell these shorties, oh, you join the white man army and you get up and go punch the white man clock at work every day? So like, man, if you got to, I ain't saying you got to go Army or Marines like me and some of my guys did. You know, the Air Force, the Navy.
Man, y'all benefits is crazy too.
Coast Guard. Everybody forgets the Coast Guard is a part of the U.S. Armed Forces. You want to just go stop people from bringing drugs into America? Go ahead. You're going to be somewhere on the water. Now, where you be, they might put you up in Massachusetts. That's fine. Go get you some crab legs while you're out there.
Fire.
But you might be down in Florida. You might be down off the Gulf of Mexico, Texas, and dog. Benefits, schooling, free.
For your kids.
For your kid, you can hand it down.
For your deadbeat daddies.
For you hand it down. Oh, the military don't play about that.
Yeah.
A lady hit you up talking about you ain't paying your money. They will get your check. Uncle Sam gonna get your check. So shout out to all the soldiers out there. You see a soldier, shake their hand, tell them thank you for your service. Even if you don't like the idea of the military, because these are people just doing their jobs, and them doing their jobs affords you the ability to be able to talk shit about them. The right of free speech. Imagine if you live somewhere like China and you say something wrong against the president. They come in your house and take your ass up out of there. Exactly. So here in America, you can disrespect the president, you can disrespect the armed forces or whatever. But these same people protect these walls and give you the freedom to say that stuff. So I just wanted to put that out there. And thank you for that, man. Thank you for everybody that served.
That's real shit, man. Shout out to my uncle too, man.
Yes, sir.
He was out there getting it in.
Yes, sir. In more ways than one.
Let's
a lot of them war babies out there.
This is right. You deadbeat daddies.
Be a dude named Hans. Man. Are you my father, Leon Rogers? I am Hans Rogers. My mother is Bertilda, Germany, Nuremberg, Germany. Are you my father? I'd be like, it depends how much you averaging in the German league. I don't play basketball. I'm a dancer. No, I'm not your father. 6'9", beautiful. I thought you was a model or something.
Yeah.
Damn.
I imagine you shooting that club up. Let me ask you this.
Not saying that happened, you know what I'm saying? I'm a happily married man.
Yeah, this is hypotheticals.
And if it had happened, it would have happened in like 94, 95, before I met my beautiful wife in 96.
Talk about it, man. Let me ask you this. This is right in your lane, and
mine sometimes. Gets on my fucking nerves.
So we had Being Eddie just come out.
Whoa!
And you know, my first thought was, how many times can we see something, right? And I'm like, you never get tired of it. I never get tired of seeing anything about Mike Jack, Mike Jordan, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. Like
Richard Pryor. There's just certain people you can watch over
and over again, right? Yep. And it depends on how you tell the story. So Netflix released Being Eddie.
Come on, man.
Start to finish, bro.
Come on, bro.
Locked in.
Come on, man.
I felt like this was probably his most vulnerable. I mean, he talked about his brother. He talked about his kids. You saw him in a different light. The shit with the ventriloquist dials and shit of Eddie Murphy and of Richard Pryor and
Bill Cosby. And Paul Mooney.
Love Paul Mooney. It was so much, bro. Like, I sat and watched it twice.
But let me put it out here. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it, fast forward past this section of the thing, because we're going to talk about it. You watched it twice. Bro, I done watched this so many times, and it just came out Wednesday. I just been letting that shit run while I'm doing shit, listening to it. It was a TED Talk of one of the greatest comedian to ever live in the history of comedy. And I'm talking about over Richard Pryor and everybody. This, when you say vulnerability, yes. But what I got out of it, you know how Jay-Z like to talk shit about how we talked about the verses?
I peeped that. I know where you're going.
Right. This motherfucker, Eddie, talk your shit. Talk this shit in such a way that I literally have notes where I was writing it down. I was like, all right, Eddie, you full of shit when I first saw it. Then I went and looked and matched it up with other great comedians. I said, he is fucking right. He said, again, spoiler alert, there is no comedian in the history of the game that has done what I've done. I've been a villain. I've been a bad guy. I've been a cop. I've been an action hero. I've been a doctor. I've been a rocket ship, he said, but I recommend to all you young artists, don't ever be a rocket ship. Yep. I've been a holy man. I've been a serious actor. I've been funny. I sang and danced on clouds with Michael Jackson. I had a song in the Billboard Top 100. I play music. I play instruments. I am a true artist. I've written movies. I've directed movies. I've assembled a cast of some of the greatest black. He said, so when he said this, I thought, he said, all your Denzels, your Morgan Freemans, your Lawrence Fishburnes, they all looked at my blueprint. Because before I broke that shit down, black dudes was just sidekicks in movies. I came in 48 hours and was so raw, they had to co-headline us on that movie. That's Nick Nolte's movie. And I'm 21. I'm on SNL at 18. There's no cast members was doing it. I come out of high school and go to the Harvard of Comedy. 18.
High school straight to the league, bro.
To the league. And dominated. Then I get 48 hours at 21. Come back. Trading places. Then the Beverly Hills Cop shit. Now so then when he said, when he said this, dog, I just stopped writing and I say, you know what, he right. When they said that, when Chris Rock said, no, Michael Che, it was Michael Che, shout out to Michael Che. He said, when Eddie came back and did the Saturday Night Live after 30-something years, because he didn't fuck with him, because he felt like they let a motherfucker say something crazy about him. He said, I wasn't mad at David Spade. I was mad at the writers.
All you motherfuckers, because they had to go through channels.
That y'all even thought that was cool. And I get it 100%. After what I did for y'all thought that shit was cool? Fuck y'all, I ain't coming. So when he finally came back, when Michael Che said, Eddie's so cold, he said, I noticed when he was on stage with Lizzo and Lizzo was cracking jokes, he didn't laugh the same. And I said, Eddie, what's up with the trademark laugh? He said, I stopped doing that shit because it became a stick for everybody else. So I got a new laugh.
Bruh, that's diabolical, bro.
Do you understand the conscience to have to know that this is how cats can imitate me? Well, let's see how talented you are. Because that's some shit I did early. Now I'm going to show you how I switched this up. So was he acting or was that his real laugh? Now I'm like, Eddie Murphy is the coldest. He's on my Mount Rushmore. He's the GOAT. Shout out to Dave Chappelle, who's on the special and all that. Funny, but nobody's fucking with Eddie. Might be the greatest entertainer to not have an Oscar ever. The next closest person we have to that is Jamie Foxx. Next closest person. He got the music.
Because he got the Oscar.
The music. Not even because he got the Oscar. He can
do all the things.
He can do all the things.
Yeah.
He's a next. When you talk about the greatest entertainers of all time, Sammy Davis Jr., Eddie Murphy, Jamie Foxx, but Eddie Murphy is the pinnacle.
What would you consider the triple threat for a comedian? If we're talking, like, if we're comparing, like, make a basketball connection, right?
The ability, of course, to be funny, which, you know what I'm saying, to appeal to everybody. Everybody can't do that. Some people have audiences. Well, you do have an audience, but how diverse is your audience, right? The writing ability, and the versatility. I'm not gonna lie, we don't sit and think about it. But now as a comedian, now with age, Eddie is the first person to show me how to talk about the Ice Cream Man and then come back and play in Dreamgirls, which he should have won that year. Fuck what y'all talking about. He should have won. But he said, I don't even get mad about that. He said, I was more mad the motherfuckers made me get dressed up and come down here. I wasn't mad about losing the award. That shit was so cold. I said,
that was so cold.
Where his mind at? He said, I don't care because look, that dude got an Oscar, but we will not be, whoever won that Oscar, we don't know. We will not be talking about him in the history of entertainment like we will him. You can't talk about Hollywood without talking about Eddie Murphy. How many people can say that? You got to mention him somewhere.
When you talk about him talking that GOAT talk, like Jay-Z said, nobody can stand next to him.
Ooh.
When Eddie said, yeah, you know, I wrote shit down and I go back to it, you know, well, that would be easy. for the common folk.
As a comedian, it gives you a whole new, if you don't watch that as a comic or just a person in whatever business mode that you're in, and if you don't see how to break glass ceilings after watching that shit, there's nothing gonna save you. Because literally, he manifested everything. I'm going to be a star. But he did the work. He did everything it took shit from people, did the work, watched and saw what was going on, and did it better. And all his peers respect him for it. I respect him to it. Bow down, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I don't see anybody. It's kind of like that Jordan thing. I don't see anybody doing what he's doing. Like I said, Jamie might be the closest.
Like I didn't know that he damn near lucked up and got trading places because they wanted Gene and
Rich decided to burn himself up.
Exactly.
And that's how he got it. So that's what I'm saying. Even though he manifested, it still was some luck in play, but when he got it, he killed it. And Dan Aykroyd got to give a big shout out to that because maybe Gene Wilder was like, I don't want to work with Eddie because Richard my man. Well, who can we get? Not saying Dan Aykroyd was a bum. Not saying that Dan Aykroyd was the Klay Thompson to Eddie's Steph Curry.
There you go.
And they made the splat. They made a great movie.
Now, in your illustrious...
And by the way, hold on, man. The pervert in me, man. Jamie Lee Curtis, when she came to the door and was like, sleep over there.
Titties. Some of the best on-screen titties in history.
Jamie
let's be clear.
Lee, boy.
I was about 7.
Lee,
yeah. I was game. But in your illustrious career, have you met Eddie? Came close?
Yes.
Okay. So what's that about?
L.A. dog is just an aura. You almost don't want to say nothing. You don't want to touch his hand. You don't want to say shit. It's like Jordan. It's like how NBA players act when Jordan come through. I done seen grown men act like that's how we comics are. Mike. People like that with Dave, but Dave like that with Mike. Like a puppy. Man, Eddie in here. And Eddie walk in quiet as hell. You would think he'd be a rambunctious. Man, I was like that with Charlie, his brother. Just you got some of the Eddie on you. But that documentary, if you have never seen it, go watch it. I mean, even the story behind his house.
Yes. I'm
tired of renting houses for movies. So I'm going to build one big enough where we could be shooting on one side. And I live over here. What the fuck is going on? What am I doing?
Yeah, he talked about his OCD shit. You know what I mean? Laughed at himself about that.
And I love what he said about stand-up comedy. He said, it's like Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix never stopped playing. He just put the guitar down. Now everybody was like, come on, man, we having a jam session. Come over here and play with us. We're like, I'm cool. Y'all niggas know I can play the guitar. And that's what Eddie like, y'all cool? Y'all know how I get out? I ain't got to come prove nothing to nobody no more. I don't. And how would he? Like I told everybody, how could he work material? Eddie Murphy can't go nowhere and hit a stage and people won't lose their mind and pull their phones out, start recording. And even if he goes and does jokes and you just there and you hear, people gonna come out, write down what he said. He couldn't work jokes. So I get it. There's nothing left for Eddie to do but win some trophies.
How many classics does Eddie have?
Become an EGOT. That's the only thing he could do now is become an EGOT.
For sure.
Which is crazy that it's not, but I think he has a Grammy. I don't know if he has an Emmy or a Tony. I know he don't have an Oscar. I have to look that up. You know what I'm saying?
How many classics does Eddie have when you talk about movies? Where do you land? Because in my mind,
Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2.
Okay, so I'm landing
Harlem Nights.
I'm landing Harlem Nights. I'm landing Boomerang.
Yeah, classics overall, black classics.
But black classics.
Boomerangs is a us classic.
Black classics for sure.
I'm talking about
Universal, Shrek,
Mutant Donkey, Beverly Hills Cop 1, Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Are you gonna throw 48 Hours there?
I throw Trading Places in there too.
For sure. Okay, that's 4.
5.
That's 5. Okay, excuse me. Ugh.
The Clumps, Nutty Professor. 1 and 2.
Dr. Dolittle, bro. Universally.
It was good, but
white people loved it.
It wasn't Clumps. We didn't go see Dr. Dolittle like that.
We didn't, but I feel like...
But Nutty Professor, everybody went and saw that shit. Black, white, Hispanic, everybody. And then Dreamgirls, he was cold. But it got so... Man, he was cold in Dreamgirls.
Dolomite was good for me. I fuck with that Dolomite shit.
Dolomite was cool. It was cool because it was written by him. I liked 1,000 Words, dog. A lot of people...
Really?
When the leaves was come off the trees and he had the monitor speech. I liked the message in the movie. I liked Holy Man.
I didn't like Holy Man, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Vampire in Brooklyn, he beast fucked her. That was my shit. Great film. You ain't like it? Loved it. Hey.
That and Pluto Nash are two films I could do without.
Pluto Nash terrible.
Pluto Nash was
Vampire in Brooklyn was that shit for me, man.
But this is what I'm saying. Pluto Nash was so garbage. It was garbage to his standards.
Norbit was trash.
No, Norbit was
We're not doing
amazing. Norbit was amazing. You can't tell me you didn't like Norbit and you like Bowfinger.
I didn't like Bowfinger either.
Come on, dog. That was character. What? Right in the bro hole. What?
It didn't do it for me,
fat
bro.
Black woman. No, but I told you don't touch my seat when you get in my car. And then when he went downstairs, he was like,
hold on, we tripping. We gotta add Coming to America to that too.
Ooh, classic.
Yeah.
First one.
First one.
Didn't like the second
For sure.
First one was amazing. Second one,
not so much.
It's like when you wait too long to do something. What was the movie? I Spy was funny. Where he was the spy, him and my man with the broke nose.
Are you fanning out right now? Because
I'm not, dog.
yeah, okay.
I Spy, he was a black boxer. He was
okay.
a boxer.
It's not
you didn't like that movie?
No.
That movie was dope, man.
No.
When he slapped dude, he's like, I'm gonna hit you right there. And he slapped him, and dude tried to go off on him. He's like, man, what's wrong with you coming at me like that?
I remember the scene.
Eddie showed it. That was another thing, too.
The fact that he was an actual boxer, bruh. Oh. You know what I'm saying? So now it makes sense when I see him square with Della Reese. You can see the bounce. You know what I mean? Then they show him hitting the speed bag. Like, I never knew none of that shit. And I would have obviously thought that he drank. He said, I ain't never drank. I ain't never did no coke.
He said, I ain't smoked weed till I was 30.
That's crazy. Look, that Eddie Murphy shit, man, no matter what Kevin Hart has accomplished.
So he has an Oscar. He has a Golden Globe.
What did he get an Oscar for?
No, he has nominations. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Golden Globe. What's the EGOT?
He hasn't won an Emmy. He was nominated for a Grammy in 1984 but didn't win. He won a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor in Dreamgirls but lost the Oscar in 2007 to Alan Arkin for Little Miss Sunshine, and he has not won a Tony Award.
So let's ask this then before we leave Eddie, because this shit.
Not that he needs it.
No, not that he needs it.
That's the only thing left that he could do.
What projects do you feel like he should have won an Oscar for?
Oh, Dreamgirls definitely. He acted his ass off in Dreamgirls. Let me pull up the list. I liked him in what was the movie? He played the black dude. Man, hold on.
All right, so we got,
and because comedies don't really win.
So no, the reason I'm asking, because when you think about a man playing 5 characters,
he should have won for that.
Nutty Professor, right?
He should have won,
and
for
all
that.
the critical acclaim that Shrek got. How don't you win there?
He should have won. I think he could have won for Shrek. I think he could have won for Nutty Professor. He should have won for Dreamgirls. But you look, a lot of his movies were comedies, or action comedies.
How many comedy films have won Oscars?
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying?
I love The Golden Child, one of my favorites.
Ooh, I want the mic. And old girl was fine too. I haven't seen her since.
Nah. Damn, he was in Mulan. He been in a lot of Disney joints. Life.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I went. Dr. Dolittle wasn't. That wasn't one of my favorites. Meet Dave was terrible too.
You're gonna have some bombs out here. You know what I'm saying? But y'all go watch that motherfucking Meet
That
Eddie,
documentary
bro.
is crazy.
Please. Before we get out of here, we almost at time, but I know that you're passionate about your Bears. And you raised the question, are they real?
Ooh.
Are they really a team, a contender that the NFL needs to talk about and give more coverage to and give more respect to their team, Caleb, offense coordinator, head coach, as a whole, as an entire organization? Where do you stand with the Bears?
I'm not ready. I'm on the train. Don't get me wrong. I'm on the train, but I wasn't excited about these last 2 victories. Now, they did show me that they can play from behind and that when Caleb needs to, he can turn it on. But I don't want to live vicariously like that. When we play the Philadelphias of the world, when you play the Kansas City Chiefs of the world, you have to have your foot on the gas from the jump. There's no way we should have been down to the Cincinnati Bengals with a dude that was drinking beer sitting on the side with his sons just 3 weeks prior. There's no way we should have been down 14 points to a rookie quarterback with the Giants decimated with injuries. They're starting running back. Jackson Dart, let's be honest, unpopular opinion, Jackson Dart don't get hurt and come out that game, Giants might pull that off in Chicago, right? So I want to see the next couple of weeks going to tell me a lot, because now we get into division opponents. Now we get into the Green Bays, the Detroits, the Minnesotas. We got Philly.
That's going to make the season.
Right? You know, should have beat the Ravens with their 3rd-string quarterback. These are the games I want to see you win against teams that you know going to make deep playoff runs. But, and remember I told you, look at the AFC. Remember I told you, Ravens
you
won out of it.
did, man. God damn
Only
it.
thing I'm gonna lose
Leon was right.
Only thing I'm going to lose out on is Lamar Jackson not being MVP because he might not have enough games. But he's come back decent. But them Ravens right in the hunt because that division is trash.
You called it, bro.
And we in a war. In our division, tied for, second place, because, they got the tiebreaker. Detroit got the tiebreaker. But, I like the Bears' chances of getting a wild card. But again, until I see them play a complete football game and teams that they're supposed to dominate whoop from front to back, I'm not finna just be going crazy, getting my heart rate up, for them to let me down. But I see why Caleb was drafted number 1. I see it. Cause that last drive against the Giants, defense will know that boy ball. Caleb though, please take some shit off the ball, man. Everything he throw, you gonna have the Bears receivers' fingers looking like mine fingers.
That's my both fingers.
Damn, boy, you be throwing that ball fast as shit. I get it, they pros, but I don't think the jug machine go that fast.
Okay.
So I'm in on the Bears. I'm Bears, but I'm not getting till I see. And the Bears got some injuries too. We're missing half our secondary. Get our secondary back. Linebackers got to play a little better. Let's see what they do in the draft this year. But I think we found our quarterback. Years barring injuries, we found our quarterback for the next 10 years.
So you feel like the Bears are not the laughing stock of the NFL?
Absolutely not.
They're a team that...
Oh, I can name several teams.
When people come to Chicago, they know they don't need to go out the night before.
Right. It's going to be a problem. If you don't think it's going to be a problem defensively, it's going to be a problem with 18 throwing that thing to Odunze, throwing that thing to Zacchaeus, throwing that thing to Luther Burden, throwing that thing to Moore, which, unpopular opinion, somebody is not happy in Philadelphia. A.J. Brown.
We said that.
Tell Philadelphia, hey, Philly, give us A.J. Brown. We give you DJ Moore straight up.
And that's another thing. I think they don't get the ball to DJ Moore enough. I don't think he's happy, but I don't think he has said it yet. But I'm looking at his mannerisms on the field and some interviews that he's done. He wants the ball more. And I don't feel like there's a connection between Caleb and Moore on the field.
There's not. But you know what I would take that back to? I'd ask DJ, well, how'd you treat that man this first year? Showing him up on the sideline, walking off the fucking field before. So can you blame him for not? And I'm not saying that that's right. I'm not saying Caleb should be that way. But can you blame him for not having a connection with you and throwing the wrong? Who's going to be the future, number 1? It's just a matter of time. No diss to DJ Moore. When they drafted Rome, they drafted him to push you, even though they gave you a lot of money. But what I'm saying is, let's give both of them a change of scenery. Let DJ go over there, bring AJ here. I guarantee AJ will get some touches over here because Caleb like to throw the deep ball.
Yep.
But we'll see, man. Like I said, I'm not. My expectations are staying right in the middle. I tell people when I do my open mic comedy show, don't come in here thinking you about to see a bunch of future Kevin Harts, Cat Williams, some more. You're not finna see a bunch of them. Bring it down to right here. You didn't pay Mike Epps some more Monique money. You paid Leon Rogers and Friends money.
It's a good show. It's a good show.
Now, I promise you, we're not going to be down here, but we're probably going to hover around here, and we'll hit here from time to time. It'll be some people come through. But we're going to stay around in this area. And for $10, you can't beat it.
No doubt. No doubt. Cap or fact, Bears make the playoffs?
Yes. Wild card.
Cap or fact, Klay gets on one knee?
Fuck no. You said cap or fact, he get her pregnant? Fact. That'll happen before he asked to marry her.
Cap or fact, this was all what we call in the industry a work with WWE or wrestling, don't matter the motherfucking the platform, right. With Westside Gun.
It's a good take, but I don't think it's a work. I think they're like, motherfucker, you be using our shit for your album covers and stuff. We asked you to stop before you didn't do it, but now you think you're going to come sit front row in us? No. And I love Westside Gun, goddammit. I support Fourth Rope when they come here because them shows be dope, and I love his music. But I think the WWE just like, nah, that ain't finna happen. You ain't finna do that. You ain't finna use our shit and then come sit right there. No.
Cap or fact, Nico Harrison is the worst GM
ever?
Ever.
Nah. I mean, I ain't had time to have no list, but he might be, he in the top 3. You trade away a transcendent, the probably the second most loved player, like I said, to Dirk. And if he'd have won the title in Dallas, he would surpass Dirk. That man cried, like said it was a lady that worked concessions in there that hugged him and cried. Like that's the connection he had with Dallas. It was home. I've been here since I'm 18, 19. Okay. But hey, the league got to be happy. He in LA.
That's what it is.
Market.
That's what it is.
Yeah, man. That's it.
That's it.
All right, man. We done, man. Another one in the books. Listen, go to our YouTube page, like, subscribe, comment. We love the fact that y'all looking at our shorts and we comment on the shorts, but we want to get them long views up, man. Check it out, man. For Media Mind, it's your boy, the Dustin Legend, Leon Rogers. Hey, man. We appreciate y'all. See you next week. Klay, you the man, dog. God damn.
Keep shooting, my boy.